way since then, and we are on the road to recovery. While our health providers continue to do their part to keep our community safe and alive, now it is time for us to do our part. We do that by taking our shot, getting our vaccine. In the Virgin Islands, we're fortunate to have enough vaccines to open the process to everyone above the age of 16. When it's your turn, protect yourself and your loved ones by getting vaccinated. The only way we will return to normal again is through the vaccination process. I understand the hesitancy to get vaccinated, from how quickly it was developed to the historic Tuskegee experiment that infected Black men with syphilis, along with the mortality rate of Black women who visited their doctors. All those factors have left many of us traumatized and untrusting. We've also heard egregious claims like the government putting trackers in you or that it changes your DNA. None of that is true. Not only were outstanding Black doctors and scientists involved in the research and development of the vaccine, the National Medical Association, a professional society of African American doctors, formed its own FDA to vet the data and not only endorse the vaccine, but are working hard to urge those of us of African descent to take it. I have been vaccinated, and I wouldn't put my constituents in harm's way. So I urge everyone to thoughtfully consider getting vaccinated when it's your turn. If you have questions, reach out to a physician or a healthcare professional for answers and credible information. Try to connect with someone you know and trust who has received a COVID-19 vaccine and ask them about their experience to help you make an informed decisions. Take your best shot.
Good day. Welcome to the Government House Weekly Press Briefing and COVID-19 update for the week of April 12, 2021. For the benefit of the radio listening public, my name is Richard Mota, Government House Communications Director. Joining me this afternoon is Health Commissioner Justa Encarnacion to provide the latest COVID-19 vaccination numbers and information where Virgin Islanders can get or receive free COVID-19 testing in the territory this week. But before we go to Commissioner Encarnacion, I want to take a moment to ask the community to join me on behalf of Governor Bryan and Lieutenant Governor Tregenza Roach in extending our thoughts and prayers to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines today as they deal with the destruction and devastation caused by the volcanic eruptions in La Soufrière that first began on Friday. Governor Bryan offered his prayers and support to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in a letter on Friday to Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves, and offered to assist any efforts being led by the White House or the U.S. State Department. Governor Bryan's letter read in part, "On behalf of the people of the U.S. Virgin Islands, I want to express our concern and support to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as your islands face a tremendous challenge of seismic and volcanic fury. Our thoughts and prayers are with you and our more than 110 brothers and sisters in the region, 10,000 brothers and sisters in the region. The United States Virgin Islands stands ready to assist the White House in its humanitarian efforts." Governor Bryan and Lieutenant Governor Tregenza Roach invite the entire community to join the administration tomorrow for a territorial day of prayer for protection against COVID-19, and ask that you all say a special prayer for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The territorial day of prayer event will be broadcast live on the Government Access Channel 27 and right here on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Government House USVI. The event will feature faith leaders in the community from all faiths, and so we ask that you take the time tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. to tune in and lend the power of your prayers for these important causes. I will turn over the briefing at this time to Commissioner Encarnacion for the latest on COVID-19 vaccinations and free testing in the territory. Commissioner?
Thank you, Director Mota. Good afternoon, Virgin Islanders. Let me first thank Dr. Esther Ellis for covering for me during the press conferences over the last few weeks. Dr. Esther Ellis, I truly appreciate who you are. As of April 12, 2021, the Department of Health has conducted 92,289 total tests and detected 2,998 positives. There are currently 63 active cases in the territory, 38 on St. Croix, 22 on St. Thomas, and 3 on St. John. 2,909 cases have recovered and 26 fatalities related to COVID-19. From our hospitals, the Governor Wang F. Louis Hospital and Medical Center reports 4 COVID-19 cases, with 1 vented, and Schneider Regional Medical Center reports 1 COVID-19 patient that is also vented. Our surveillance efforts continue with our epidemiology hotline and outreach team. Our hotline remains open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. for callers to report suspected cases of COVID-19. St. Croix can call 340-712-6299, 340-712-6299, and St. Thomas, St. John, and Water Island, 340-776-1519, 340-776-1519. We have seen 27 new cases of COVID-19 over the past 3 days territory-wide. COVID is still very much with us. We can beat this, but we must continue to practice the same preventive measures that have helped us keep our numbers low in the past. Also, we are still under a mandatory mask mandate, which means that you must wear your mask while you're out in the public, regardless of your vaccination status. No mask, no service, still applies. We are hosting pop-up testing events this week. You can pre-register for pop-up testing online at covid19usvi.com/testing. Here are upcoming events. St. Thomas at Home Depot, Tuesday, April 13th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. St. Thomas at Lionel Roberts Stadium, Thursday, April 15th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. St. Croix at the Canigata Rec Center, Tuesday, April 13th at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and St. Croix at Bodo Park, Thursday, April 15th from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. St. John at the VI Port Authority Gravel Yard, Wednesday, April 14th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Vaccines are available for each of you. Of all the mitigation efforts we have implemented, it is most important for you to get vaccinated. We continue to work with the Acting Director of Health and Human Services, Region 2, Dennis Gonzalez, and his team to increase our vaccine allocation and continue to be very successful. As I have said in the past, it is okay for you to have questions. I simply ask that you reach out to the appropriate sources to ensure that you're receiving the most reliable information. I want to thank the hardworking individuals who have contributed thus far to our COVID-19 response efforts, especially at our community vaccination centers, which have been open for 6 weeks. Again, please take advantage of the readily available COVID-19 vaccines offered throughout the territory. So far, 31,305 individuals have at least 1 dose of vaccine, and 20,004 individuals are fully vaccinated. That's great news. We have the Pfizer, Moderna, and now we have the Janssen vaccine in the territory. I am so happy to report that our mobile vaccine strike team has successfully visited homes and senior living communities to vaccinate the elderly and those who are homebound and otherwise marginalized. Everyone aged 16 and over is eligible for the COVID-19 vaccines. There are no barriers to getting vaccinated. There are accommodations being made for seniors, individuals with disabilities, and those that are undocumented. Nothing should stop you from seeking the vaccine. If you're interested in scheduling an appointment to get vaccinated, please call 340-777-8227, 340-777-8227 as our online, visit us online, where you can also schedule your own appointment at covid19usvi.com/vaccines. And of course, we want to thank our team members at Vitima for being so helpful and collaborative in that effort. Every time you travel into the USVI, you must upload a legitimate test result to the travel portal. Accepted tests are negative antigen or PCR within 5 days of travel and a positive antibody within 4 months of travel. A reminder that you must plan your test when you plan your trip. Providing a false test result is against the law, and those found guilty of that crime will be held accountable. Last week, Governor Bryan spoke of the benefits of getting an antibody test after being fully vaccinated. If you need an antibody test, which is a blood test, that can be used to travel back into the USVI for 4 months from the test date, you can go to the following contact areas, and please, if you need to, call them first. We have St. Thomas Red Hook Family Practice, Yat Haven Family Practice, St. Thomas Clinical Reference Lab, Dr. Carolyn Jones, or St. Thomas Clinical Lab. In St. Croix, Pleasant Medical Group, Pro Health, or Clinical Laboratory Incorporated. Visit usviupdate.com for complete travel requirements. To keep up with the latest information, please visit U.S. Virgin Islands Department of Health Facebook page or our website, www.covid19usvi.com, and for COVID-19 health information alerts, text COVID-19 USVI to 888-777. And I'm going to reiterate last word. If you have been vaccinated, thank you for helping us to increase and get the level of immunity that we need. If you have not been vaccinated, or if you know those who have not been vaccinated, link with them. Provide the information, seek the information that we need to increase our numbers. We are going right fast towards our goal of vaccinated 50 unique individuals by July 1st. We're almost there, but we need your help. You know what the governor was saying, right? If you want to FET, you have to be able to get fully vaccinated. And we really and truly need as many people as possible to get back to what we consider normal. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you, Director Mota.
Thank you, Commissioner. Yes, every day is one day closer to the governor's goal of getting 50,000 Virgin Islanders vaccinated against this deadly virus, and a day closer to us achieving herd immunity. I'd like to echo what the Commissioner said. There truly are no barriers to getting this vaccine. So if you want to get vaccinated against COVID-19, please take advantage of it. There are a lot of places in the country still where individuals do not have ready access to the vaccine. And here in the territory, the vaccine is available to anyone age 16 or older, no questions asked. We want people to understand that there are no barriers to this. We don't care about your resident status. We just want you to be healthy, and we want to protect everyone in our community. So please come to the community vaccination centers if you are wanting to get the COVID-19 vaccine. So we have some good news on the stimulus payment front. I know that that's what everyone is looking to hear every Monday, and so we have some updates for you in that regard. The Bureau of Internal Revenue and the Department of Finance have both confirmed this morning that the Virgin Islands has received the funding for the $1,400 stimulus payments under President Biden's American Recovery Plan this weekend. The Bureau and the Department of Finance is in the final days of completing the $600 CARES Act 2 stimulus payments for those individuals who have filed their 2019 income taxes after the tax filing deadline. Once those remaining $600 payments are complete this week, the Bureau of Information, the BIR will will configure its system to process the $1,400 American Rescue Plan stimulus payments and anticipate the distribution of those payments as early as next week. As a reminder to the public, and this is important, eligibility for the CARES Act 2 and American Rescue Plan stimulus payments are determined by the federal government and require a completed 2019 income tax return or Form 1040 filed with the Bureau of Internal Revenue. If you have not filed your 2019 taxes, you unfortunately will not receive the $600 CARES Act 2 or $1,400 American Rescue Act, or American Recovery Act stimulus payments in any of these current check disbursements by the Bureau of Internal Revenue or Department of Finance. However, if you have not filed and meet the eligibility requirements, you can claim those stimulus payments on your next tax returns. I will repeat that. If you have not filed your 2019 income tax return and you do meet the eligibility requirements set by the federal government to receive either your CARES Act 2, the $600 CARES Act 2 stimulus payment, or the $1,400 stimulus payment under the American Recovery Act, you can still claim those stimulus payments on your next tax return. If you have questions concerning your eligibility for either of these stimulus programs or a question about the status of your stimulus payment, contact the Bureau of Internal Revenue's hotline number at 340-714. I'm sorry, I don't have the last 4 of that number. I'll get it for you. Or you can visit their office in St. Croix at Estate Diamond and in St. Thomas at Red Hook from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Please also visit the Bureau's website at bir.vi.gov to stay up to date with the latest information from the Bureau. A reminder to residents in the community who need a little extra assistance with their rent or utility bill, the Emergency Rental Assistance Program is open, and you can get more information on how to receive assistance under that program by visiting vihfa.gov/ERAP. That is vihfa.gov/ERAP, or contact the Virgin Islands Housing Authority at 340-772-4432 or 340-777-4432. In closing this afternoon, the Brian Roach administration is continuing its progress on the post-hurricane recovery and rebuilding efforts and continue to make progress to improve and modernize our infrastructure in support of improving the quality of life for all Virgin Islands residents. In addition to hurricane-related road and recovery projects and local road projects already underway, Governor Albert Bryan Jr. on Thursday submitted legislation to the Virgin Islands Legislature proposing $20 million to pave, resurface, and install proper drainage to more than 24 roads throughout the territory. Governor Bryan's proposal provides $9.6 million to address 13 road projects on St. Croix and $8.35 million to address 14 road projects between the islands of St. Thomas and St. John. Governor Bryan is requesting an appropriation of $19.6 million of excess funds in the Debt Service Reserve Fund to be used for a list of urgently needed capital road projects, and is asking the Senate to determine and earmark the funds for the specific projects that have been prioritized by the Department of Public Works. Among the road projects on DPW's prioritized list are the Queen Mary Highway, roads in Strawberry Hill, Upper Love, Union and Mount Washington, Estate Wim, Estate St. John, Estate Richmond, Mount Pleasant, and Calcahoon on the island of St. Croix. In the St. Thomas St. John district, those priorities include drainage improvement and repaving in estates Minsgunst and Lurkenlund, Estate Hope, Estate Pearl, Frenchman's Bay, Estate St. Peter, Liliendal and Marienhoy, Estate Mandal and Smith Bay, as well as portions of Lionel Berry Scenic Drive on St. Thomas, as well as drainage improvements and repavings to portions of Route 10, which is Central Line Road in Cruz Bay, portions of Route 10 in Estate Carolina, which is East End Road, and portions of Route 107 in Coral Bay. We will take any questions from the media at this point, if there are any. We don't have any questions from the media. That concludes our press briefing this afternoon. Remember to wear your mask, practice social distancing, and take the vaccine now that it is available. Thank you for your time this afternoon. Join us next week, Monday, for our next week's update. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.